afternoon, everybody, and welcome to high school basketball on this Saturday afternoon. I'm Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard. Mike Mancini is our producer and director. Coach Mancini here tonight, or this afternoon as well, and Daniel Cashin back on the camera. This is the West Tennessee Hoop Fest. And today the Lady Lions, after a short turnaround, they won last night here, a game that you probably listened to, some of you. If you're watching and listening right now in the rain, you're probably doing that, did that last night as well. 63-47 over McNary. Really competitive game that TCA pulled away in the second half and won handily. But they take on a team that's undefeated today, relatively unknown. Stan's done a good job getting his stats and game notes together. But Clarksville Christian out of Clarksville, they're coached by Trent Hassel, a former NBA player drafted by the Bulls, Austin Peay State guy, a Clarksville guy himself as well. But Clarksville Christian comes in here today in this West Tennessee Hoop Fest 6-0. I'm Dave McCulley along with Stan the Man. And Stan, good to be back with you. A short turnaround. We were here less than 24 hours ago. Back on this Saturday afternoon, and it looks like we could be in for a test this afternoon. They have some big gals down there, 6-footers, two of them, and both of them can really score the basketball, we're told.
Well, good afternoon, Diamond Dave. And yep, it's a team that does not have a lot of experience age-wise, but their two best players are 8th graders. I don't know if the camera's looking at them right now or not, but you've got number 23, Marilee Spires, an 8th grader, averaging 12 points and 15 boards. Actually, she had 12 points and 15 boards in their win over Hamilton Heights last night over at USJ. And get this, the coach's daughter, Lauren Hassel, 21 points and 22 rebounds last night against Hamilton Heights. And they won their game, and the Lady Centurions moved to 6-0. Lady Centurions, not a member of the TSSAA, they're a Tennessee Independent High School.
A lot of basketball going on in the city today, just a few miles from here, just around the bend, around the corner, up the street a little bit. It's USJ, and they have their Hoop Fest version over there as well. See Mr. Lonsdale and the gang down there. They're part of the folks that's putting this on, and the Dynamics West Tennessee Hoops Fest. Good to be back with you. And 6-0 and 7-1, two impressive records, 13-1 between the schools. Not a big crowd here. The guys, by the way, are going up to Callaway County. They'll play there tonight. Good luck to them. Safe travels, first of all. And safe travels up there and safe travels home. We pray that the good Lord will watch over Dexter and the gang. But certainly we wish them the best as well this afternoon, tonight.
And looky who we get as an official, one of our all-time favorites.
Mona Miller's here. Haven't seen Mona.
No, I have not seen her all year long.
Exactly. Let's do this. Mike's going to spin us out. He's our producer and director. We remind you that this game today being brought to you on the BallGame Blitz, Worthy Road Studios. Paul Schultze, our executive producer and director. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the BallGame Blitz ball game today without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. And we'll take a break. We'll come back. Stan will take a more in-depth look at today's opponents, the Clarksville Christian Lady Centurions, and he'll tell you about our averages of our gals. And they've had a great year thus far. A lot is expected of this team, this senior-laden team, and we'll talk about them when we come back. This is TCA Basketball.
Your life. Your home.
Your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Folks, while you're driving around West Tennessee, if you can't make it out here, just settle back in, get you a cup of hot chocolate chip cookie, and watch some basketball. Great to have you aboard this afternoon on the TCA Facebook page. Appreciate all the fine folks that make this possible, starting with Paul Schultze and Jay Cashin. Jay has the week off. I'm telling you, he's not only making big bucks, but he gets all the perks too, Stan. But what do you expect today? We'll talk about this team in a minute some more. We know that we're going to see a lot of height out there, 2 6-footers plus. But let's talk about our team a little bit. We're 7-1 and really played well at times.
TCA coming off a nice victory last night. We're challenged by McNary Central last night. I expect McNary to play better last night than they did in the first contest, and they certainly did not disappoint in that respect. But it was a good challenge. We were up and down the court, and this ball game today is going to bring a different challenge. You know, we look at this team out of Clarksville. It's a relatively young team, a relatively unknown team, as they're not in the TSSAA. They have played some TSSAA opponents, Stewart County a couple of times, Dixon County, but it's a lot of unknowns, and they're producing some big numbers. You look at Lauren Hassel, the big 8th grader, number 44, shoots 51% from the field, 14.5 rebounds a game, 20.2 points per a ball game. The other 8th grader, Marley Spires, 47% from the field, 9.3 rebounds a game, and 9.7 points per ball game. So they only have one girl in double figures, and the point production goes from 20 with Hassel to 9 with Spires. They have a Kennedy Johnson Corley, averages 8.8, and then drops off everybody else under 4.5 points per game.
Yep. Finals, of course, going on here at TCA, and next week we will not have a game on Tuesday. We have our next broadcast. Madison will come calling, and that's next Friday night, and Stan and I'll be here. And
it's a makeup from last year.
Yeah, we look forward to that, and good to have the Madison ball clubs back in here, so we'll have that for you as well. I do have a game Tuesday morning, and Martin and Bethel will play an exhibition game up there at 11 o'clock. And if you like college basketball, you can tune in at 10:30 that morning. Catch us. Stan, you'll actually be here later tonight on your network as well. Yeah. You'll have the McKenzie game, I think you told me.
Yeah, on West Tennessee Sports. That game, I believe that's a 6 o'clock tip, so I'll go on about 5:50, 5:45, depending. You've got the defending state champions in Division I Class A against the Division II Class A state runner-up for last year, and I expect a pretty good ball game up and down the court.
I think so, too. Should be some good ones. You'll see a good Huntington team coming in here later tonight as well. You're not doing that. Dresden and Camden will be in the nightcap. You have some scores from earlier, what happened earlier here.
Yeah,
today.
In Game 1 tonight, it was Cleveland all over Hamilton Heights, 50-35. Hamilton Heights was defeated by this Clarksville bunch last night. And in the game preceding ours, Fayette Ware kind of surprised me. Fayette Ware 57, Collierville 42. I was expecting a little more out of Collierville, but Fayette Ware just, especially in the first half before you got here, Diamond, they just ate Collierville alive.
You're watching on the TCA Facebook page. Let's take another break. Pay those bills. We'll come back. Starting lineups and tip-off is coming up next here from the West Tennessee Hoop Fest. Lady Lions at home today here in the T-Dome on 10 Windy City Road address, taking on Clarksville Christian. We'll come back, tell you more about it, and the tip-off coming up next after this on the TCA Basketball Network.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! Kinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Down in Mickey, Tennessee, Wayne and Peggy Parker tuned in this afternoon. A rare Saturday afternoon game for us. And Stan, it's always fun to be out here and pretty neat to be out here in the midday on a Saturday.
Well, this is like tournament basketball.
Sure is.
So it gets you a little taste of what it's like. It gets you out of your normal routine and gets you a taste of what it's going to be like at the state tournament.
Some of my fondest memories, Stan, is of course I've been around forever, but some of my fondest memories was way back when Gibson County, Humboldt, Milan, Peabody, all those teams were in the same district, in AA district.
Mm-hmm.
And they would start a tournament at noon, and the last game wouldn't start till 8 or 9 o'clock. A Christmas tournament, for example.
And it was packed.
They'd bring in other schools. And I'm not talking about just packed occasionally. It was packed from about noon till about 10 o'clock at night.
You had to get there early for the game one if you wanted to have a parking place for your game 5 games down the road.
Yeah, one perk about being an announcer, and I was talking to someone about this the other day, we're the first to get here, the last to leave, so you don't really have to worry about parking much.
Usually you don't.
And we don't have to pay.
Well, we thought that was the deal about hot dogs at another school, but getting ready to start get the starting lineups for this ball game here. Of course, Clarksville Christian 6-0 on the season, the Lady Centurions out of Clarksville, Tennessee against TCA, 7-1 on the campaign. Of course, coached by Matt Coble and Rod Parker, along with Ansley Ross. Clarksville Christian, the Lady Centurions, coached by the former NBA player Trent Hassel.
Drafted by the Bulls, Austin P. State grad. Played for several teams. I think the last team he played for was the Brooklyn Ball Club.
Yep. I like that name, the Lady Centurions.
Yeah.
Starting guard, 5'7" junior, number 13, Jalen Smith.
Okay, we've got a change in number here, I believe. Jalen Smith.
6'2", 8th grader.
Jalen Smith. It's going to be a forward, number 23, Marley Spears. A senior, number 30, Kennedy Johnson Corley. A freshman, number 43, Mia Musnix. And in the post, an 8th grader, number 44, Lauren Hassel. So for Clarksville, it's going to be Jayla Smith, Marley Spires, Kennedy Johnson Corley, Mia Musnix, and Lauren Hassel, the starting 5 for the Lady Centurions of Clarksville Christian. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as the music rises, you need to get out of your seats and get on your feet, along with Ralphie, and welcome the TCA Lady Lions. She's a senior, number 4, Amelia Gehring. Another senior guard, number 5, Camden Maxfield. At the guard, a senior, number 11, Carden Vales. Another guard, a junior, number 20, Anna Sanders. And finally for TCA, in the post, she is the defending Miss Basketball in Division II, Class A, Olivia Lee, averaging 22, or actually now 23.1 points per ball game. That lineup, Gehring, Maxfield, Vales, Sanders, and Lee. And once again for Collierville Christian, Smith, Spires, Johnson, Corley, Musnix, and Hassel. And Diamond, this is a tall team that we are facing, every bit of 6'2", 6'3" or so in the post for the Centurions.
Excuse me, Shannon, remind me a little bit of that web lineup we faced in the
it looks a whole lot like it. Jumping is going to be Olivia Lee, and with the call of the game, here's the voice of basketball, Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much. And Lee wins the toss. Bales with it, now to our left. Carden, averaging this year 13 points a game, leads the team in assists, has quite a few steals as well, leads the team there as well. Sanders with it. They come out in a matchup zone. Bales had the ball deflected, knocked away. Coming up with it was Kennedy Johnson-Corley.
Long arms.
And she's just one of the guards. Well, we played 30 seconds, no score. Neither team's had a shot at it yet. Hassel. TCA will not be intimidated by this team, don't believe me. And now here's Sanders, takes it right away from the guy that stole it earlier. She took it out of Johnson-Corley's hands. Bales the other way. Bales will drive in. Bales will challenge the big gals. Put it up, and it goes in.
Bales draws right down the left side of the key. The big post worm turned away to defend another player, and we were able to get the ball. Steal.
Here's a steal. Gehring has it, lays it up in. And it was Lee that got the steal. And Amia comes up with it, and it's a 4-0 ball game.
Now
Nikki
a little
Castles,
post play.
Nikki Castles is watching today. Evelyn Corley is watching from Gallatin. TCA coming with a full court press, trying to bother this team. There you go in the front court. Here's a 3 right wing way out there. No good this time by Hassel. Back up. It is there by the other big gal, the big giant, and that's Spires with it.
Yeah, that's going to be tough to defend. All you can do is box out and try and get a little distance.
It's a 4-2 game. The other way, Lee. Up 3-0. It was red hot last night. And now we have a foul. It's going to be on TCA, I think, going over the back.
Sanders is going to pick up the foul, her first, team's first. Coming at the 6:30 mark, TCA leading 4-2.
TCA coming with a gal-to-gal press. Inbounds pass. Here's Johnson-Corley with it. Working back here to Jalen Smith. Front court. Now they have the numbers 3-on-2, but TCA gets back. A little running floater, front rim, no. Battle for the rebound. It's walked under there by Musnich.
Come on.
Musnich out between the circles. Left wing, they go to Corley Johnson. Johnson wheels and deals, puts it up, and got it.
Johnson, nice move on the interior, ties this game at 4.
She looks like the most talented player pound for pound out there anyway. Their guard, they work on the right wing, TCA does. They're in the white, if you're watching today from around the world. Gehring with it. Gehring had it knocked away, but gets it back. Now moves in, a little 10-footer. Nope, shot at 11. Stand those rebounds is going to be tough. They're going to be at a premium. Hassel just went above everyone and got it. And now her pocket is picked. Not sure why the big guy's trying to play guard out there, but we'll take it.
That big, you need to get to your smaller folks.
Bales a 3. No. If TCA hits from the outside, we will win. If we don't, it's going to be a tight game. Could go either way. Johnson-Corley with it. Corley's 3. Nope. And here's Anna Sanders tracking down that rebound. Anna wearing the pigtails again today like she did last night. We're tied at 5, or make it 4 with a little over 5 minutes left in the first. Left wing, Lee. Lee being dogged there by the big gal. Hassel. They work it out to Maxfield. Camden struggled a little bit with her shot last night. Needs to get those jumpers stroking today to stay in this game and have a chance to maybe put it away. Bales with it, out to Maxfield. They're long. Even their guards have long arms.
Yep.
A couple of the gals. Sanders with it. Over to Lee. They come out and close out on Lee. And those long arms out there by Hassel, taking that 3 away from her. Lee shakes and bakes. Nowhere to go. Good defense. Out to Maxfield. 3 by Camden. Yes.
Camden Maxfield had trouble last night. Drills the 3 at night. TCA retakes the lead.
And stands with so much attention to Lee and Vales, the outside gunners. It's going to be Maxfield going to have a lot of shots this year.
A Christy Lynn Ossip from Austin, Texas checking in.
All right, down there in Longhorn country, 7-4. You ever been to Austin?
Been to Dallas.
It's a beautiful city. Great college town. 7-4, 4:14 left here.
Another turnover for Clarksville Christian. Already their 4th.
Tori Robertson comes in. Out will be Anna Sanders. She sits next to Avery Lane Overton, who's out for the year with injuries.
So we go a little bigger, but.
Yep. 7-4, TCA by 3. We get the halfway point. 4 minutes left in the first stanza. Saturday afternoon, a little bonus basketball for you this afternoon. Out to Robertson. Tori unleashes the 3. Got it.
Wow. Tori Robinson's showing some long ball, and that will draw you out of the zone there eventually.
And TCA showing no indication at all that they're intimidated by the size. Here's Hassel, a 3. And until she starts hitting that, I let her keep
shooting.
Take it. Yeah.
I mean, she's 6'4", 6'5", easily. Why do you not have her a 1.5 foot from the bucket?
I don't go down there and tell him. 10-4, 3:35.
You got to challenge him. I'm not going there unless I got a bat.
Of course, Trent's seen a lot of basketball. He played in the pros, and you and I didn't. He probably goes to the bank a little bit more than you and I do, too. Here's,
now, he has people who go to the bank for him.
That's a good point. Maxwell with it. Maxwell to the cutting Lee. Lee underneath, scoop, block. That was actually blocked by one of the guards that time, but it was the big gal, Hassel, that made Lee go up under and try to put it up over her shoulder.
Diamond, look at this theory here. Olivia Lee, the diversionary tactic tonight.
Here's a pass down to Spears. She threw it away. Not a good pass to her, and she was forced to try to recover from it.
5 turnovers on Clarksville Christian, but I say that because they're really hounding Olivia out there, and I get that, but it is leaving the other people open to do the damage, and when you get those other folks doing the damage, then you're going to have to crawl out and put your better players on them, and then Olivia will open up.
I guess a little bit of a trademark for Clarksville Christian. They're all wearing long sleeves except one gal out there. Muchnich is the only gal not doing it. They think they're playing at Bethel where it's about 40 degrees in the arena. Here's a ball thrown away. The other night it was 56 degrees outside. Bethel was shooting 56%. It was 36 in the gym. 10-4 is why I've got a sore throat.
It was warm in here when I first got here today, too.
You'd think being an associate athletic director I'd have some say with that, but I don't. Here's a bad pass, stolen. Bales leads this team in steals, and she read that beautifully. Front court to Lee and overled her. Out of bounds, turnover to TCA.
Clarksville Christian with 6 turnovers in the contest unofficially. TCA with 3.
Have some folks tuning in around the country and around the world. We appreciate you tuning in this Saturday afternoon. Hope you're staying dry wherever you may be. I'm not sure if it's raining in Austin or not, but we haven't seen the sun here in about a week. Maybe
it's been longer than that.
Yeah, 10-4. They go inside now.
Oh, that's a charge. Yes,
it's
sir.
A charge. Yep.
Olivia Lee draws it.
Spires picked it up. And that's what you got to do. You know that Matt's worked on that. Mike had a good point before we went on the air. He said he thinks Matt may have just paired this bunch up with us because of their size and giving TCA a look.
Yeah. I mean, it's something to think about different for later on in the year when you'll need it again.
Sure. 10-4 your score, 6-point game. We at the 2-minute mark in 5 seconds. Left wing. Here's Riley Hadrado in the game. And also Nethery's in the game. The Catester's in there. Lee, step back, 17-footer, and might have been partially blocked that time by Hassel. And now we get a foul on TCA.
I believe Mo called that on Nethery, if I'm not mistaken.
That again, Stan, the height, that step back for Lee is always there about 17, 19 feet away, right outside the free throw line. But they had Hassel out there, and it made her just shoot the long, high-arcing air ball.
This press has bothered them some.
Yep, now they get it to Hassel. Hassel threw it in the front court, and nice recovery there by a young lady who just came in the game, Caroline Jansen. She came in for, who went out a moment ago? Actually, she had replaced Kennedy Johnson Corley, but she's back in the game. And now, horn sounds. I'm not sure what happened there. They say keep playing. And now it's going to be, Riley stopped for a minute. We all did for a second. Had to say, okay, now wait, we're going this way. Lee with it. Lee drives in, can't shoot. Out to Bales, open 3. Nope. And the rebound is controlled by Clarksville Christian. Coming out there with it was Muchnich. Front court, Hassel. They have Hassel handling the ball, and now even the long outstretched arms of 6'2", her teammate that time, Spires, couldn't come up with that.
7 turnovers for Clarksville Christian in this ball game. 10-4 is our score. $1:14 to go in this first quarter of play.
She spells it S-P-I-E-R-S. I haven't seen that name since a guy named Chris Spires.
You read my mind from Montreal Expos.
For the San Francisco Giants and the Expos, yeah. 10-4 a minute. And now we have a reaching foul. It's going to be on Kennedy Johnson Corley.
It's one of those 3 name folks that you like so much.
I've always liked the 3 names, haven't we? We've had some 3 names out here, haven't we?
Yep.
Well, we have one. Avery Lane's not playing right now. Avery Lane Overton.
This is true.
It's 10-4 your game. Across the timeline. Ponytail flopping there. Mom and Dad sitting right below us. Gary over to Nethery. Nethery. T-Shea fighting it a little bit right now. These long arms. Lee getting a rest right now. Nethery fakes, doesn't shoot. Out to Maxfield. Camden. Riley will put up the 3.
Get in
front rim, no. Rebound Johnson Corley.
Good shot, though.
It was a good look at it.
Tracked on well.
Drago just couldn't get it to go. That shot's going to be there all day for people. 6-point game, down to 30 seconds left in the first stanza. Mandy Graves is tuned in. Coach Northcutt's watching. How about that?
Oh.
There's a drive underneath. It's there. Kennedy Johnson-Corley.
Johnson-Corley. That was the backdoor cut that we saw McNary run an awful lot last night against TCA.
Almost like the Princeton offense, wasn't it? 10-6. Gehring in the paint. Gehring scooped the hoop up. Nope. And, again, the size forcing the forced shot by Hassel.
We're going to have to work picks against them.
3 seconds, 1 second. I'm not sure she knows it. And they didn't get the shot off. And more, Coach Hassel is upset at his daughter. He is out on the court, and he's not a happy trooper. If Trent's not happy, the Hassel family's not happy. 10-6. We'll be back right after this for the second quarter. Lady Lions lead by 4. He's still barking at her. Back after this. Stay with us, everybody.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Tired of being seen and not heard? At Lifestyle Vision, we believe in patient-centered quality eye care for West Tennessee, which is why we are locally owned and operated. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
And welcome back. 10-6, TCA with the lead. It'll be Clarksville Christian basketball start the second quarter. Johnson-Corley, their leading scorer with 4 for TCA. Maxfield and Robinson with 3 apiece.
Maybe the first quarter all year that Olivia Lee hasn't scored. 10-6. Working right wing.
Good defense by Sanders.
Yeah, it was great defense by Sanders, and losing the ball out of bounds was Jansen. It's going to be Maxfield, or it is in this case, Maxfield, Gehring, Lee, Sanders, and Vales for the Lady Centurions out of Clarksville, Tennessee. It is Johnson-Corley. Here's Sanders with it. They have one of the big gals resting right now. Out of the game is Spears or Spires. Ball knocked away. Vales gets it back. Guarded tight. That's
help.
That's good defense by Jansen that time. Now they go to Lee. Lee is blocked. Is blocked, and the Clarksville Christian bench not real happy at all. And to the line will be Olivia Lee.
It's Johnson-Corley's second personal. Not sure what they're not happy about. Clear hack. Olivia, 84% from Cherokee.
Ellen Corley could be related to Kennedy. She's watching up in Gallatin. Here's the free throw up. It is there by Lee. Her first point of the game for the leading scorer, averaging 23 a game for TCA. She'll try again in the air. Good.
Nothing but sack.
So it's a 12-6 game. The Lions matched their biggest lead. They led 10-4. Now it's 12-6. 7:15 left in the first half. Out between the circles is Hassel. Hassel leads it to Kennedy Johnson-Corley. Left wing three. There. Where they left. Jansen open. You pick your poison. You got to guard the big gal, so they left Jansen open, and she just burned a three. Down low, Gehring puts it up, and it's out of bounds. And they say it's going to be Gehring lost the basketball. It's a 12-9 game, excuse me.
Jansen hit that three, averaging 6 points per ball game, third leading scorer for the Lady Centurions.
TCA coming with a 2-1-2 full-court press. They throw over it this time, and they can afford to do that because they got the big Al Hassel, but she misses about a 10-footer. Front court, Lee on the run-out. Great pass by Vales. Lee, tough break. It rolled out, and now they're going to get a foul on Lee. Frustration foul.
Yep. Livy's going to pick up her first, team's third. But that's what you got to do, Dom. Beat them out on transition. Yep. And when the big guy's going towards the bucket, our defense is perfect. You got to come up and meet the challenge before she gets to the easy layup. Force her to a shot out of her comfort zone.
Yeah. Good play here good coaching by Matt Coble. He went that time to a 1-2-1-1, and it bothered him a little bit. Now Johnson Corley missed the little bunny down low to our right. Working with it now. We work on the top row, the upper mezzanine here. Looking right down on the court. Great vantage point. Vales tried to get the break there, but they get back. They're a pretty good defensive team other than just this. And here's Vales, a three. Well, they gave her the three, and she stepped back and knocked it in. She has 5.
Smooth as silk.
15-9. TCA matches their biggest lead again. They've never trailed in the game. We had a tie at 4-4. Moving into paint, little floater, no good by Jalen Smith. A good move, just wouldn't get out. Now TCA wants to force the tempo to get back before they can set up. Lee, step back 3, no. Rebound by Hassel.
Those shots will fall.
15-9, TCA by 6. And I like what TCA is doing. They're trying to press that issue and get it in the front court before they can get back those big trees back there. They do, again, have Spires out of the game. They go inside to Hassel. Back out for another 3, inside, outside. This time, though, by Jansen, no good. Sanders plucks down that rebound. Boy, Lee was open. Vales can't find her quick enough, and the ball is deflected out of bounds by Kennedy Johnson Corley. They're going to get back in the game. Spires is going to come back in. They're going to bring Kennedy Johnson Corley out. Sanders is going to go out, and in for her will be Tori Robertson.
Boy, they come back in, make those substitutions get bigger.
Yeah, 15-9. Maxwell had the 3, didn't look at it. Vales right wing. They're picking up Lee when she runs that baseline. Back in a 1-2-2 zone or a 2-3. Vales right wing. Again, this time no good though. And that ball goes off the arm. Proper call by the official there. Good look at it. We had a great look at it as well. It goes off the arm of Marley Spires. Timeout. Trent Hassel wants to talk about his stance.
And we're going to take one with him. 5:03 to go in the first half of play. TCA 15 and the Lady Centurions 9. Back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
We should be working, she should be crossing, working screens. And we are back talking about screens that TCA, of course, Olivia having a hard time getting open, set some screens as she does some cuts, free her up to get the wide open shot.
Yeah, Trent's got a well coached, just like Matt does with TCA. We have Brad Keltner. Hello, Brad. He's watching. Also, Lynn Clark. Keltners do a great job with the TCA Booster Club out here. All the folks do. Appreciate their support. Down to our left to inbound it, side offensive court, will be Robertson. She'll flip it in to Vales. And the Lady Lions will set up the offense here. Have to remember we're not on the radio today, Diamond Day. Working with it now will be Maxwell. Let's see what they switch pretty well, Stan, with those defenders, don't they?
Yep. Now they've drawn the big girl out.
Yep. And they've got her out there against Robertson. She's chasing Robertson. Now this is a matchup zone is what it is. Here's Maxwell. Boy, Lee, they're taking a guard and fronting her, and they've got a big gal behind her most of the time.
There's the screen.
Watch that help come over this time from Hassel. Vales had it knocked away, loose. Going to be a jump ball and scramble for it. And the ball belongs to TCA.
Set the screen up, but couldn't do anything with it. That's the right idea, though, Dave.
15-9, low-scoring game, 4:29 in the second stanza. TCA put 63 on the board last night. Had a tough time with McNary Central for a while. Jerry Lott had his kids ready to go, as he always does. TCA pulled away, though, and won it by 16. Nethery about to come back in the game for the Lady Lions. They want to go inside to Gary. They pull Olivia out and use Gary down there. Olivia does not have a bucket yet. She has 2 free throws. Lead, ball knocked away. Coming up with it, Maxfield. Camden out between the circles. Now Vales will reset the offense. See, on this kind of thing, you got to be really patient. Just make some good, crisp passes. Working with it, Gary.
Patience is a virtue.
That's a good pass. And Robertson, right baseline. That's what you want. Great pass by Gary. And Torrey hit the 15-footer on the baseline.
And the real thing is, she was a little bit behind the bucket. That ball had to come back a little bit.
Sure did. A la Larry Bird kind of shooting. 17-9. The lefty, her being a lefty, helps her, though, in that case. Here's Mushniks walks with the basketball. How many turnovers?
That is a 9 on Clarksville Christian. Larry Joe Bird, another one of those 3 named fellas.
Yep, no doubt about it. 17-9, across the timeline, Cardin Vales. Saw Grandma Judy here earlier. There's Larry down there.
Your former boss at Lambeth is a three-namer, too. Eddie Lee.
Eddie Lee Herndon, yeah, and a great one. Here's a nice shot, but it wouldn't go down. Tough break, and now we get a foul on Robertson, I think. She fouls.
Yep.
They got their legs crossed up a little bit. Spires. Not a lot of fouls on either team, Stan. That's just number 4 on
TCA.
And they only have 3. They beat the Lady Centurions. That might be the only time I've heard that.
I like it, though. You think they come out with those Roman helmets on top of their heads or something like that?
Yeah, Mike tells me it's Coach Mancini tells me that it's a relatively new school, 17-9. Left baseline jumper, and I don't think Jansen wanted to shoot it at first, and she was so wide open. She said, let me take this 8-footer, and she hit it.
She's got 5.
It's a 17-11 game. That lead a moment ago had been the biggest of the game. At 17-9 at 8, TCA's never trailed the game. Nethery had it knocked away, gets it back over to Vales.
This Lady Centurions bunch plays some really nice defense, though.
They really do. Boy, Riley Drago reached in there and tried to set a pick, and Spires just went right through her. Now here's a shot up by Olivia Lee. That's probably where she's going to get most of her points here in this first half anyway, just driving, trying to draw the fouls because they've got her covered up shooting the basketball, and
that's
Olivia
okay.
will shoot too. That's right.
I mean, we've had players over the years, that's how they made their living, was driving to the bucket and drawing the hack foul.
83% free throw shooter. Lee will shoot 2. Free throw up. Good. This team this year shooting 74%. And Stan, of all our years of doing TCA basketball, that may be the highest percentage we've had.
I've never seen it that high. Usually it's low 60s, upper 50s.
It is now a 18-11 game. In here again, this one rolls in.
Friendly roll off the front lip of the pig iron.
4 from the line. Her only points, she goes out of the game with 2:45. And I like Matt's substitutions. What this kind of size does to you, Dan, it sort of mentally and physically wears you down a little bit too.
Teaching point, you saw Riley Hidrogo had her defender, had the angle where she'd knock that ball out and make him reset.
Hidrogo, she will never be intimidated by anybody.
No, she's not scared.
Nope. Backcourt, Kennedy Johnson, Corley. I like Corley. She's a pretty good-looking player.
Yeah.
They're working on the right wing. Here's Jalen Smith with it.
Oh.
And Hidrogo almost had the steal. Now a little floater in the paint, front rim, no. Battle for the rebound, and boy, great board by Hassel. Boy, she knocked the ball away, went and got it, and then laid it in from about 3. That's her first bucket of the game, though.
Yeah, it is. That's where she's going to be most effective, is 2 feet in.
Yeah, Barry Young, Randy Coble tuned in, watching today. 19-13. Oh. And, boy, if Gary doesn't throw that too high, Sanders has got a layup but threw it over her head.
And she had to make it quick, though, because the big gal wasn't coming.
Team chaplain, Leanne Hall, making her way into the arena. 19-13, does a great job. Tremendous influence on these kids. Front court, Kennedy Johnson, Corley. Shot up by Corley, no good. She's going to shoot 2. Let's see who gets the foul. Heard from Andy just the other day, Andy Hall. 19-13. You seen Andy on the social media, man? He's lost a ton of weight.
A whole bunch.
You and I need to talk to him.
Brad Keltner's lost 100-plus pounds.
I didn't even. The first time I saw Brad after he lost all those pounds, Mike, I didn't know who he was at first. 19-13. Free throw up. Great people we're talking about. Corley missed it. Lee, Robertson, Maxwell in. Hidrogo, also Vales getting a rare rest. And Sanders. They all shake hands with Coach, or bump the fist with Coach Coble. And then Hot Rod the Snake is back today on the bench. This one is up. It is there.
Johnson now with 5 in the game. Leads, where it's tied for most points with Jansen.
19-14. It was a good year. Working with it now will be, boy, they double team, and they just took it right away from Maxfield. Hassel's long arm. She just reached up there and like taking an apple off the tree. A good-looking ball player. Only an 8th grader. Hard to believe that. My goodness. 3, up, no. And a great block out by Olivia Lee, who kept Hassel away from getting that rebound. Front court, great pass. Gehring, layup. Yes, Lee, her first bucket of the game.
That's how you beat it. Olivia quicker than the Hassel kid, but that's how you're going to beat it, and that's how she's going to have to make her living today.
And boy, TCA doing a good job taking that break, trying to get back again before they set
blocked.
Johnson Corley had it blocked. Nethery comes up with it. Who got that? Stan?
Olivia got it.
Olivia Lee in the front court again. Lee right wing. Good defense as they cut her off. Now she finds Gehring cutting to the bucket. Up, no foul. She'll shoot 2.
That foul is going to go against Jansen, I believe.
Jansen will pick it up. And to the line, Amelia Gehring. Gehring 83% on the year from the line.
She's one of the hot shoes shooting the ball.
Yep. is there. She has 3 in the game. Second in assist on the team. That's led by Vales with 31 coming in. Amia has 24. And she'll go to the line again. 22-14. Nethery out of the game. And who came back in? Is that Robert? Vales comes back in. This was no good. And battle for the rebound, and it's knocked out of there. And as you watch on your screen, the Lady Centurions come up with it. Down low, they go to Hassel. Wheeling, dealing, short-armed it. That wasn't Hassel. That was Spears. She just absolutely came up really short. Lee the other way. Lee 14-footer. They don't get on there this time. She puts it up back rim, no. 22-14. Biggest lead of the game.
Almost a travel.
Johnson Corley, an air ball. And ball out of bounds. And good effort there, but they couldn't save it.
Well, how would you like to be a volleyball player and face someone like Hassel right across the net from you?
It would be intimidating, there's no doubt about it. She'd have a lot of kills. 22-14. Kills and digs and blocks. She'd have a lot of blocks, too, wouldn't she, Mike? Here's left wing, Gehring. Be pretty tough. Bales with it. Left wing. You go to the net and say, oh, no, not you again. Here is Gehring. Gehring drives in, puts it up with the right. Great play by Amelia Gehring. She put it up with the right hand, left to the paint.
And she's got 5. Really a nice move. Ball out of bounds. TCA basketball, 10 turnovers for the Lady Centurions.
Yeah, this press has bothered them. We talked about their size wearing TCA down. This press, I think, has got them huffing and puffing a little bit right now in the waning seconds of this half. 2 seconds, 1 second. Here's Lee's 3. Got it!
My!
Olivia Lee knocked it in. Some of the folks across the way didn't like that, but I think it's the right call. She got it before the buzzer sounded, and we go to the break. And a big effort here in this second quarter. It was 10-6 at the end of one. TCA, now it's 27-14. We'll be back after this break as you watch TCA basketball on the TCA Facebook page.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
Trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Diamond, a big hello to Stephanie Clark-Schutz, who is watching the broadcast, the lovely bride of Coach Tony Schutz.
Yeah, great coach, and you talk about a great player. My goodness, she was an All-American at Union. Really always enjoyed watching her, despite the fact that I was the Lambeth guy and a Lambeth announcer.
She was usually dealing on,
too. Oh, my goodness, yes, absolutely. One of the great players of all time in this area. Tony does a super job wherever he may be, and that's Jackson Christian now. Had a fabulous career at USJ. Stan, you've got some stats here at halftime.
Yeah, let's take a look at the unofficial stats for Clarksville Christian. They had 6 in the first, 8 in the second for their 14. They were led in scoring by Carolyn Jansen, 2 field goals, 5 points. Also, Kennedy Johnson-Corley, 2 field goals, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 5 points. Marley Spires, 1 bucket for 2, and their league scorer averaging 20.2 points a ballgame. Lauren Hassel, only 1 field goal for 2 points in the ballgame. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 field goals and 1 of 2 from Cherry. They have 1 long-range 3-ball due to the Lady Centurions, who came in this ball game with a record of 6-0 for TCA. Camden Maxfield, 1 bucket for 3. Amelia Gehring, 2 buckets, 1 for 2 from Cherry for 5. Also with 5, Carden Vales on 2 buckets. And Tori Robinson with 5 as well. Olivia Lee, 9 points, 2 field goals, 1 from long range, and a perfect 4 for 4 from Charity for Olivia Lee. TCA 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 field goals, and they are 5 of 6 from Charity. TCA with 5 turnovers in the first half. Clarksville Christian, that press really bothered them. The Lady Centurions with 10 turnovers in the first half play. And the thing that surprised me, Diamond, Hassel averaging 20 points a ball game. We held her to 2.
Absolutely, and didn't get anything cheap down low at all. Had a bushel full of rebounds, but not any points. Terry Swindle's watching today. Big hello to Terry, great friend of ours. And
watching up in Bradford.
Yeah, his daughter was a great player here, and of course his sister, all-time leading. Well, one of the great players.
You call her games.
At one time, she was the all-time leader in Bradford, all-state performer. Vicky was just one of the great players ever in West Tennessee. Let's take another break. When we come back, we'll digest what's happened in this first half, and Stan will give you his thoughts and keys for TCA. A big 3 at the buzzer by Lee, giving her 9 points in that quarter. TCA outscored them 17-8. Took it from a 10-6 after 1 to a 27-14 game here at the break. Stay with us. This is TCA basketball.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Diamond Dave, for the first time this year, we're going to get to experience the barbecue nachos.
Well, our lovely buddy Jeannie Keltner came up, and she first off, she said hello, and then she said, would you guys like something to eat? And my first response and only response was, Gina, that's the wrong thing to ask us.
I about spit out duh.
Well, Stan, we said when we broke a moment ago, you digest this first half, which you will do now, and what does TCA have to do to extend this lead and hand Clarksville Christian their first loss of the year?
It's going to be interesting to see who made the right adjustments at the half. I think we're going to try and continue to press to bother them. We'll see what adjustments Hassel made to work against that press. And I still think they've got to get the ball in to Spires and Hassel down low. When you've got two girls, when you got two big drinks of water like that, they don't need to be playing around the perimeter. They need to be in the, if we're in the college game, they have that little arc inside down at the bottom of the key. They need to be playing right around that little arc, 3 feet from the basket and in, and they would be dominating.
Excellent point. I'll tell you two things about that, too. I don't think they've done a very good job of doing that, A. And then, B, I think TCA has done a really good job keeping them at bay.
We've usually had one behind, and then when they get the ball one side, somehow break off and help us. So we're getting a two-time on them at certain times, and it's really bothered them. The one bucket that they do have, we came out and met them. She just had a nice shot, but we're defending them properly. And, she's got some rebounds. That's true, but she is not, completely owning the glass like she did last night against Hamilton Heights, where she had 22 rebounds against Hamilton Heights last night over at USJ in their win.
Yeah, a lot of basketball just a few miles from here at USJ, the Hoop Fest over there, the West Tennessee Hoop Fest. Casey McGee is here. He's going to be the new Union baseball coach. Talked to him last night.
Yep.
We talked a little baseball. He had a really nice pro career, went over to Japan, played as well, but he started right here in Jackson. If you don't remember, he was a member of the Diamond Jacks, married the lovely Sarah Allen. They have children here. And, of course, Mac, he's the trainer on the football team, does a great job, doesn't he, Mike? And
he played on the baseball team last year, too.
Yep, and Casey had a really good, nice pro career. Played for the Yankees at one time. And
that means
Sarah told me, I think she said that it was one of the least places she liked. I couldn't believe it when she told me she didn't like New York.
Now, do you have his card? Is it autographed?
No, I need to get one. I need to. That's a great point. I don't have that.
I mean, you are Mr. Autograph.
And Mr. Autograph, and, of course, being a Yankee guy, got to find something with a Yankee.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have some glossies.
Yeah, I'll have to get some. Well, you and I ran out of glossies, and our order hadn't come through. I was hoping to get them by Christmas, but they didn't come in yet. Well, Stan, here we get ready. Mona Miller and the gang down there getting ready to see the teams tip it off. And we appreciate you folks tuned in today with TCA Facebook page. And really do appreciate TCA and all they do for Stan and yours truly.
And hold your hats
great
here.
Out here.
Hold your hats here. One of the better officiated games I've seen this year. The officials, you don't even today so far in the first half, you didn't even know they were on the court.
Totally agree. Absolutely right, Johnny on the spot.
And that's the mark of a great official when you do not know they're there.
Neither coach, and that's over and back.
Yep.
Proper call. They inbound the ball to Musniks, and I think she just lost track of where she was and dribbled the ball, and that first bounce hit right on the backside of where she wanted to be in the backcourt there.
See, we play
front court.
Yeah, we play on a college-sized court here. I'm quite sure they're more used to playing. Oh, there's a reach-in foul they called on Hassel. That's going to be her first foul of the game. But they're probably more used to playing on the smaller high school-sized court, and you kind of forget where you are at times.
This is a very bright atmosphere in here, this floor. I love this floor, the new floor, don't you, Stan?
Mm-hmm. I love brightness.
Absolutely, and not only the lights, but just
there's the screen.
The floor itself just blends in, right, making it really bright. You and I have done some games in years past in some gyms that weren't really well lit. You know, and you always bring that to the folks' attention.
Oh, some of them it's just brutal. Absolute brutality.
Big hello to Bill Hamilton, watching, I bet, today. Sanders with it, deep left. Right here to Vales. Vales out between I'm making Maxwell between the circles to Sanders. Anna. Well, TCA can be very patient now. They have a 13-point lead, biggest lead of the game, and just get some high selective shots, make this team, make these big gals work. As I say that, a great save by Vales. That ball almost in the backcourt. Would have been over and back. Lee moves in. Lee takes it in, puts it up. No. Little scoop to the hoop.
It's TCA basketball. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by Spires.
Not only did Gina go get the food, man, she's serving us. How about that, Stan?
Sweet.
Yeah. I'm going to spread my sheets out here, and she'll know right where to put that. Yeah. It's 27-14. Vales dribbles the ball on the end line. On the baseline, it's a turnover on TCA.
Their sixth of the ball game.
27-14 your score. Inbounds pass, working with it now.
Some Huntington fans starting to arrive.
Would be Smith. The Phillies, not the Lady Mustangs, the Phillies. Here's a great move by Hassel. Puts it up, missed it though. Back up. And Spears, the other big guy, the big tree, goes up and gets it, puts it up and in.
That's her second bucket before, yeah. Oh, dear Lord Almighty.
How big was that bucket by Lee that closed out that half? Good bounce pass. Sanders, open shot, baseline. No. Rebound, Gehring, great play. Gehring back up, blocked. Spears just took it right out of midair. Now Johnson Corley, she's fouled. TCA got away with that. And now the ball tipped away, knocked away. Ragged right now, but they come up with it. They being the Lady Centurions out of Clarksville Christian. Right wing over there with it is Spears. They give it to Hassel. Hassel, three. Thank you, sir. No. And now we've got Gehring hitting the floor. Ball loose. Johnson Corley puts up, missed a little bunny. Back up again, no. Back up again, Hassel, no. Back up Spears, yes, got to be fouled. They pound the glass, and I do think they got away with over the back a couple of times.
Couple of
times. Line will be Spears.
I mean, we got girls with tire tracks on their backs, to be honest with you.
You said that the way you do playoffs. 27-13, and all of a sudden now we've got a game again. Not that we didn't earlier. 4 unanswered points here by the Lady Centurions, but the free throw, a little shot put kind of effort there by Spears. Couldn't get it to go. Good-looking player, though. These kids, remember, folks, only 8th graders. Now here's the ball knocked away. Sanders comes up with it, threw it away. And that size again forcing the overpassing that time. Sanders had nowhere to go, and they cut it off. It's 27-18. Right with it. Below us is Smith. Smith over to Johnson Corley. They go inside.
Good defense.
And great defense. Bales comes up with that steal. Carden the other way. Carden in the front court. Bales, 15-footer open. They give it to her. She takes it. Missed it. Rebound, Gehring back up. Blocked. They're going to get a foul. Let's see if they get the lower foul or the higher foul on the big gal. They get 44. That's going to be on Hassel, her second.
Your napkin, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, it's a 27-18 game. And to the line will be Amelia Gehring. She is 1 of 2 there today and 83%er. And Stan, I have her with 5 in the game. In
Time
the air.
and scoring concurs.
Good. Free throws in any game are big, but especially against these big gals when shots are at a premium because of their size. You got to hit your free throws because you are going to draw some fouls. 28-18. First point of the quarter came with about 2.5 minutes that had gone by. This one is good again, 29-18. Lady Lions now back to that 11-point lead. They led by 13 at the break. 27-14, wide open. Spears, no. They fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Going to go off. They say it goes off the big gal.
Because it was very close to over the back again.
Yeah, it could have been called for one, to be honest with you. Coach Hassel is not happy.
Well, she just towers above you so much.
Yeah.
Even if she's not diamond, it looks like
Yeah,
it.
and there's times when she probably doesn't foul because she's just so big she can go over you and just reach over you. Especially Bales, who's not a real tall player. Now here's another block, but Lee, Johnny on the spot after Robinson had it blocked. It is there by Olivia Lee.
Olivia Lee now in double digits with 11.
31-18. Front court. Down to our left is Jansen, who's played a lot off the bench for them. She's in there for Johnson Corley. Working out front to Musniks. Musniks back to Jansen. Jansen drives in, throws one up, got it. Jansen's a good-looking little player.
She's got 7 in the ballgame, Dave.
Sure does.
Very active.
She's not intimidated either, is she? 31-20. Lady Centurions out of Clarksville. They've not lost a game. They're 6-0 now. We get a walk on Tori Robertson.
We had 5 turnovers in the first half, Dave. Already 4 here in the second half for a total of 9.
You feel, Stan, the pulse of this game, to me anyway, you feel like TCA's got them on the ropes right now and a chance to maybe blow them out, or not blow them out, but take a lead and be a comfortable lead. And now a timeout. It's a full timeout on the floor, but we'll take a short one here. We'll come back. It's 31-20, 4:24 left in the third. Lady Lions lead by 11. This is the TCA presentation on the Facebook page of TCA basketball.
Gen Z is a stall generation. The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Lifestyle Vision, located at Thompson Farms, offers patient-centered, comprehensive eye exams. Select your new look with our latest styles from exclusive brands. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
My Diamond Dave, the barbecue nachos, outstanding.
It was cruel of me, Mike. I knew he'd taken some bites over there, and I made him bring it back. That's cruel of me, is it?
Yes, it is.
But you love it. Well, 31-20, 4:24, almost halfway home in this third. One game only for us today on the network. Stan will have the ball game tonight with McKenzie playing later tonight. He'll have that on his network. I have to go home and write stories. Bethel's playing up at Cumberland University today. Good luck to both of them. Nethery with it. 31-20. Today's a good day to be inside writing stories, so, you know.
It is.
Don't want to be outside.
Noah's Clarksville, Lady Centurions extending their defense out.
Nice pass, Nethery. Nethery, jumper, and crawl out. Battle for the rebound, tipped out, and coming up with it, Clarksville Academy, or Clarksville Christian. Backcourt. Music. You know, their guards handle the ball really well, too, for the most part. Not just their size. Here's Hassel turning, firing. She may have been fouled, to be honest with you. Now the ball, they try to save it from going out of bounds. It's going to go off. Clarksville Christian. 31-20. Talk about ball handlers. Here's one of the greatest in the state. Olivia Lee coming in, Garin going out. Mia's played well today.
Saw Macy was checking in earlier. Macy
Lee.
Money.
Boy, you talk about a great one. My goodness. We talk about the Lee sisters all the time. They well deserve that. Now reach in. We got a jump ball. Camden Maxwell took a little exception to that. And she comes up to about the letters on Hassel. Camden, you might want to cool down just a little bit.
Macy Lee was so good, Pink Floyd named a song after her, Money.
That's right, 31-20. Boy, Vales almost committed a turnover. She moved a little bit, almost moved too much. Robertson with it on the inbounds. Nethery moves in, block. Usage took it out of midair.
Long body there, Diamond.
Ray Garing wanted the foul right below us here.
I agree with Grandpa.
Right, Court. We haven't seen Carrie here. She may be in the house watching tonight or this afternoon. You get in these gyms, you lose track of what time of the day it is. Down low. Oh, my, what a miss. Right underneath. And Spears missed it, and now a jump ball that's going to belong to Clarksville Christian. One of the young ladies behind the bench over there can't even look. She's got her head buried after that short miss. 31-20. 11-point game.
Clarksville's confused, Dave.
This is a good ball club, though. I mean, just like TCA, they're a really good team. Working with it now is Hassel. Boy, Hassel. Now we get a foul. It's going to be on Tori Robertson. Hassel is going to be a superstar by the time she ends her high school career.
Teaching point. You look at Tori's defense and where were her eyes focused right on the hips of the big player. She stayed right in front of her the whole time because she looked at the hips.
Normally, they'll teach you to look right at the letters. She's so big, you look at her hips.
Well,
and hips,
where the hips go,
waist.
the body will.
That's right, where the waist is. Here's an inbounds pass. Right free throw line extended, Hassel. Hassel moves in, throws up, not a good shot that time. And now Spears over the back. I think they're going to get a foul on her, I think. No?
I hope so.
They're going to get who they get.
Oh, don't tell me.
Well, you bragged on Mona all day.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be on TCA. You and Mona have been known to have dialogue on social media about various things. Politics, officiating, broadcasting.
No, just politics.
Okay, all right.
And I've made promises not to be political on the broadcast.
That's right.
5-second call. Good job by Camden Maxfield on the D. Turnover. Clarksville, they're our 14th of the game.
One of our bosses in doing this, huge Alabama fan, Christy Tim. She monitors this now. You know that. Across the timeline, 31-20. Saw Christy here last night. Nice presentation here last night. Matt Coble awarded or honored his 200th win the other night at Union City. Grandmother was here. Just about the entire family. It's really a nice, poignant ceremony. Here's the lead back. Step for the long two, no good. And a rebound, Hassel. I haven't kept up with her rebounds. She's got to be in double digits. I'm talking double digits.
She averages a little over 14 a game.
Well, you can see why.
Walked.
Johnson Corley moves in. We got a walk on the floor.
Backside official calls the hack. Official right in front of it misses the walk.
31-20. All in all, though, they've done a really good job. Nethery, Vales, and Hadrago in the game. Ryder come in, Maxville. Tori's going to go out. Tori Robertson and Olivia Lee.
Take some of the starters out trying to save a foul here late.
Inbounds pass, wide open Jansen. The Lady Lions went flat-footed, and her teammate, Musnick's founder, and Jansen now has 4 in the quarter, 9 in the game. She's their leading scorer, Stan.
Yep.
31-22. Boy, you talk about a block. Now, that's a spike there. Look at Vales. Vales has a little smile on her face. Look at her. I love that. Vales says, well, I got to give it to her. She just – and that thing, you could hear it over there. Look at Vales looking over here.
One thing you got to do, you got to try and pump fake her and get her off her feet and then go after her.
You got to love Card Vales. I'm telling you. Left-wing Sanders. I mean, some people would have a chagrin and that kind of thing, but she just sort of smiled and said, well, she spiked it.
Foul on the play is going to be called on Jayla Smith, her first.
You're talking about volleyball, Stan. Boy, what a great tradition out here with volleyball through the years. Good grief.
Have had a big tradition in that sport. Several
every
state
sport,
tournament experiences.
Every sport for that matter. Football.
Soccer, golf.
Yeah. Here's a steal. She may dunk it. Going in, Hassel. Hassel would just lay it in. I was just teasing. She could probably dunk it, though, if she wanted to. Just her second bucket of the game, though.
Only her second, I'm saying.
Stan, you look up. It's a 7-point game, 31-24 with 1:20 in the third. This thing is a long way from over after it looked like TCA may spin out of there, leading by 13. TCA's only scored 4 points in the quarter. Sanders underneath. What a nice play by Anna. Yes.
Anna Sanders with her first bucket couldn't come at a better time.
Went up and under him, didn't she?
Yep.
33-24. Well, that's a big transition or a big bucket right there. Jansen works. Smith threw it
the
away.
ball away.
Her teammate zigged. She thought she was going to zag, the old saying.
15 turnovers on the Lady Centurions. I just like saying that, Lady Centurions.
Yeah. Makes me think of like USC, you know, when they dun.
That's exactly, you know, they come in marching with that Romulan fist pump.
Boy, USC thought they were going that Final Four. They didn't make it, did they? Bales with it. Bales, a double teamer. And that leaves somebody open. Sanders, 12-footer. Yeah, no, it came out. Tough break.
Oh.
Golly. And I'd like to have that one back. A yo-yo, 33-24.
Too wide open.
Yep. And even when you're open, you're sort of looking around, like, where are they? You know?
Yep.
Here's Johnson Corley. She's fouled. Proper call, Bales. Picked up the foul.
Only the 15th foul against TCA.
You know, that sounds like something you just say as a broadcaster or think, but it really is true in basketball. That size will make you think sometimes they're there even when they're not.
You hear the footsteps more when you know the size is there.
33-24.
But to our credit, we have taken it right to them.
Gotta love Avery Lane over there. Miss Overton, she's up.
Look at the double team.
One of the first up to shake hands with people when they come off.
And a jump ball.
Sanders hit there that time. Maxwell's looking over at the official going, excuse me? And it's going to be a jump ball and TCA's ball.
And Anna forces another Lady Centurion turnover against Hassel.
Matt's gone, 8 deep today. 33-24. And Stan, that's a factor. They've only gone, 6 or 7 deep?
He's played just about everything and the kitchen sink.
Yep. 7 seconds. Lee moves in.
Hammered.
Blocked. Hassel blocks that basketball. I couldn't tell here. You thought she got hammered. Here's the pass in the front court. Good as it goes. Almost went in. Great effort there that time by Jansen. But it wouldn't go down. And we're at the end of 3. It was a 13-point game at the break. We'll go to the final 8 of regulation anyway with a 33-24 9-point TCA lead. Stay with us.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
As we begin fourth quarter action, TCA with a 9-point lead, 33-24 Diamond. TCA has never not had the lead in this game. It's either been tied or TCA with the lead.
We had a 4-4 time.
With a steal.
Here's a steal. Bales with it. Carden didn't have the numbers, so wisely holds up to the cutting Gehring. She's fouled, no call. Gehring with it. Now they
got the second reach around. Spires is going to catch it for second.
Coach Hassel will tell you that's a silly foul by his big gal. 15 feet from the bucket, reached in there that time.
And when our player was going away from the bucket too.
Yep. 4 fouls on the Lady Centurions. The Lady Lions have 5, so neither shooting free throws yet in the bonus. 7:45. We played 15 seconds of the final frame. DC
look
led
at
by
Anna.
13 at the break, and they have a 9-point lead as we're in the first minute of this fourth quarter. Gehring moves in. Gehring.
You got a mismatch here with Olivia.
Olivia down low, and they saw it, and Gehring finds her down there, and Lee finds the bucket. Yes.
13 points for Olivia.
Well, what a nice pass by cousin to cousin.
You've got to react when you see those mismatches. You've got to react quickly.
Hassel moves in. She's fouled. A splattering of applause across the way. Some folks have made their way from Clarksville.
I think Maxfield's going to pick it up.
They played over at USJ last night. Now they're playing here at TCA today. So Maxie picks it up, and to the line is Hassel. Good. 5 in the game. Came in averaging 20, so TCA's done a number on her today. 35-25. She can cut it down to single digits here, though. To the line again, Hassel. Follow high school basketball across the state. You'll hear that name a lot in the years to come. 35-26. Here's Maxfield with it. Maxfield to the cutting Sanders, but nice play by Hassel down there at Gardner.
Sanders very smart in retreating backwards a little bit.
Bales, it really was. Bales, smart play. Gehring to Lee. Lee will move in, can't shoot. Out to Maxie. Maxfield up. Rebound. Gehring back up. No foul. Boy, Mia has been Johnny on the spot. A lot of right places on the court today.
Foul's going to be on Hassel. That is only her second. Amelia's going to be going to lunch. She's 75%, 3 of 4 from charity tonight.
Any more of our hellos? Melanie Wilburn, our good buddy, lovely buddies watching. Shot up by Gehring. I've lost all of my notifications, Stan. You'll have to
you
keep
just
us
said hello
abreast of that.
again.
Okay.
Patrick Bunch, Lynn Clark.
How about Patrick? He always tunes in.
Missed it.
Gehring gets 1 of 2. TCA on the day is 8 of 10 from there. 36-26, 10-point game. And Gehring, ball knocked away. TCA's going to come up with it. Maxfield does. She saves that basketball. Tremendous hustle. Boy, TCA's been really hustling their hearts out here today. 36-26, 10-point game.
If we win by 2, that play won the game.
Absolutely. Sanders with it between the circles. Sanders out to Gehring. Running the offense. Gehring moves in, scoops the hoop up. No! But she's going to be fouled by the big gal again.
That's what you got to do.
Absolutely.
Take it to them. Do not be afraid. Go right at the big girls. Spires, I believe, is going to pick that one up. Her third.
We talk a lot about talent and those kind of things. You can teach a kid how to dribble and teach them to some degree how to shoot. Can't teach a kid how to be 6'2", 6'3", though, can you?
Nope.
36-26. Mike says that about the offensive lineman. You know, one thing you always got to watch for offensive lineman, Mike, is those feet, don't you? You don't have to be real big. You just got great feet. You can be a really good lineman. Daniel Cashin is one of those guys. Gehring up, good.
38-26, lead back to 12.
Yep, sure is. 12-point game, 6-26. TCA's game to put away. Just play smart here, hit free throws. Protect the basketball and hit free throws. You're going to get out here with a win. And hand them being Clarksville Christian, their first loss of the year. There's a walk. Yep, proper call.
And it's tight TCA defense, Dave, that is doing it. We're playing right in their grill, and I've got to believe they're just not used to people playing in their grill.
How many turnovers on them, Stan?
I've got them with 9.5, so they got 19 turnovers.
That's a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
You get up around 12, that's acceptable in a game like this, but anything over that, you're in trouble.
TCA with 10.
It's been sort of an ugly game to some degree because of the turnovers, but it doesn't matter how ugly or pretty you win, just as long as you win.
A win is a win.
Bale, step back 3, nope, too hard. Rebound Hassel, and she's fouled, proper call. I think it's Tori Robertson, I think.
See, here's the deal. Unlike a prom day, a win is never ugly.
Yeah, I still believe you had better looking prom dates than you would make out.
Never went to prom.
Oh, okay. Well,
never went.
So when you say that was ugly as one of your prom dates, you're just telling me a fib then, right?
Well, I mean, that didn't say I didn't have an ugly date that night, but I just didn't take her to prom.
Here's Hassel up, good. Lauren Hassel. The more we cut up about things, the more we get in trouble. The Phillies are in the house from Huntington, Carroll County. 38-27. Up again. Good. They've had some really good coaches over there.
Timeout on the floor, Dave. 5:47 to go. TCA leads the Lady Centurions by 10. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard, Daniel Cashin's on the camera today. Our good buddy Mike Mancini, great offensive coordinator here for Blake Butler's football team here at TCA. We've enjoyed covering him through the years as well. He's our producing director. We thought maybe Blake was at the game. I saw on social media. I think Blake was in Memphis last night.
He was stepping out on the town last night. I
on
noticed
Bill
that as
Street.
well.
Yeah, he knows what's going on.
Well,
the Blakester.
I believe the boys basketball team's going to eat Chick-fil-A before the game.
Looks like it.
Or Zaxby's. They're going to eat chicken.
That's right. Eat more chicken. 38-28, 10-point game.
Full court press by the Lady Centurions.
That's Zaxby's right near my home here in North Jackson. Go by there.
You got them on either end of you. You're
yeah,
surrounded.
Sure do. Here's a shot up by Vales. 13-footer went 12. Well, 5.5 left. It's 38-28. Stan will have the McKenzie game for you later. Who are they playing again tonight?
It's going to be Middle Tennessee Christian.
Yeah, you'll have that game at
about 5:45.
You'll have that on his network on West Tennessee Sports, which is growing. Here's a reverse layup. No. Rebound, Lady Lions.
One thing is for sure, Diamond Dave, don't be fooled by imitation West Tennessee Sports Network's
now it's
charge.
going to be a charge on Olivia Lee. A little out of control that time.
Olivia's third, team's 6 of the half, 11 in the game.
Viv Hassel's okay. She took a nasty fall back, and they're having to help her up.
And she's hit her head, Diamond. She needs to come out.
Yep.
She's done.
A little prayer for her. Let's hope she's all right. Yep. Kevin Hansen across the way, serving as the trainer. They're going to talk to her. Mona's going to say what day of the week it is. Not trying to be cute, but if she says anything other than Saturday, she's going to have to go out.
She has to go out anyway when they stop the game for an injury for her.
Holding the top of her forehead, and I think she sort of took it on the rumpus there a little bit too, but she fell backwards. She's all right, adjusting her headband. You know, as long as the gals are making sure they look nice, they're okay.
See, I do disagree with this, though. She should have had to come out.
38-28, 10-point game. 5:13 left in the game. Still up for grabs. TCA in pretty good control here. Johnson Corley moves in. Great play, but missed it. And the rebound is controlled by Tori Robertson. Robertson's in trouble back there. Unloads to Vales. Vales front court, threw it away. And it's going to be a turnover on TCA. How many on the Lady Lions, Stan?
5 in the first half, 7 in the second for 12.
12's not too bad, especially against this kind of size, but anything over the net, coach not going to be real happy. Working with it now, 38-28, 4:50 left here in this fourth quarter. Lady Lions trying to go to 8-1. Johnson Corley puts it up, and they're going to count the bucket, I think.
I think it's going to go on Vales, Dave.
So Carden picks it up. So that now makes it 38-30.
Corley now with a 7, looking to add some harm.
What I have too, yeah. Johnson Corley. Kennedy Johnson Corley. In the air. Up, good.
Got the friendly roll.
We had a Kennedy one time to play here. Remember Kennedy Garner? Remember that? 38-31, 7-point game. They apply some pressure, they being the Lady Centurions at TCA. Matt Coble says, I didn't think we was going to make the 10-second count. Smart timeout. He calls the timeout. 7-point game, still up for grabs. 4:35. Lady Lions trying to hang on here. Stay with us on the TCA Facebook page.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Well, Macy Lee's checking in again. Macy, if you got any eligibility left, get here and suit up. We need you, kid.
I guarantee you, she would if she could. 38-31, 7-point game. We talked about the Lees and their talent, but you're talking about competitors too, man. Listen, they wasn't used to losing, and they're not used to losing. 7-point game. Bales with it, left wing. Here's a bad pass. Bales goes back, and Bales are out, though, and gets it. Now finds Gehring wide open. Gehring lets him go by and lays it up and in.
That's a big, big play. So many things could have gone wrong in that play, but just a little step back, and we get the kiss off the glass.
Gehring has really, she's good talent, no doubt about it, but she's really played a smart game today, too.
12
Ashel
points.
in the paint. Up, no. Back up, no. And now over the back. She went over the back of the lead.
Proper call.
Missed 2 little bunnies. They look easy up here. I know they're not down there. You know, the thing about someone like Lauren Hassel, too, Not only is she going to probably grow a little bit more, but she's going to develop and get stronger and stronger, and she's really going to, again, she's going to be a superstar.
Well, she is not a rail either.
No,
I mean, she's got room to grow, and upside is through the roof.
Only an 8th grader. 40-31. Lee up, yes. If you walked in this arena and didn't know anything about either team, and you looked at her and said, all right, how do you think she is? What grade? You'd say, well, she's got to be a senior.
Yep.
41-31, 10-point game. Up, good. Of course, her dad.
Well, we got that breathing room back to 11.
Trent, you look at him and how big he is. He was just a guard and a 3 in the NBA. Here's a shot up, blocked, and coming up with it. Lady Centurions, though. 3:50 left, 42-31.
Oh, good fake.
Kennedy Johnson-Corley, great move, but missed it. Man, they missed a ton
over
of
the
layups.
back again.
Boy, if they had their layups, they missed.
Oh, that's a technical or intentional foul there.
Intentional foul, yep.
That should be is that 2 in the ball as well?
Should be, yeah.
No, they need to just step away. It's 2 in the ball.
Johnson-Corley's going to go out of the game. And Spears is going to come in 4, and then Lee's going to shoot free throws. Olivia today came in tonight shooting 83. She's 6 of 6 by my stat sheet.
And, Dave, that was really a frustration foul.
Really was. 15 in the game. Now make it 16. Here's a game that she has 16 points, and Stan, I only have her, you can correct me, with 3 field goals. 2
4.
twos, 4, okay. I missed one somewhere.
2 in the first, 2 in the second.
Yeah, you're right.
Or 2 in the first half, 2 in the second half. 1 in the first half was a 3 bomb.
That's right.
Thank you, sir.
44-31. Both free throws are there. Maxville's going to inbound it right down below us here. Camden to throw it in. Looking. Gets it into Bales on the bounce variety. Good luck to the Lions. They haven't left yet. See Dexter still down there. They play at Callaway County at 6 tonight.
That's
Pass
a tough
over
place to play,
Sanders.
too.
It really is. A lot of tradition up there at Callaway County.
I'd love to see that game.
44-31. Bales with it. Bales will make it Gehring. Dribble the ball off her leg. And that should be over and back, but it's not called. TCA got a break. Maxville 3, left wing, high arc, no. And now here's a foul, and Bales didn't mean to undercut her, but she did. And that's going to be 2 free throws forthcoming for Hassel, as that's number 10 on the Lady Lions.
Well, 3:18 to go. If they're going to get back in the game, they've got to do it, as you like to say, Dave, while the clock's arrested.
Yep, no doubt. 44-31, 3:18 left, and Hassel to the line.
Hassel in this game, 4 for 4 from charity, along with 2 field goals.
Yep, all of those free throws in this half. Free throw up. Good looking for him. And it now is a 44-32 game. TCA, the gals will be off now until next Friday when we host Madison. Stan and I will be here, the good Lord willing. The creeks don't rise. 5:45 airtime. 6 will be the tip. Hassel hits them both. And now timeout. Timeout by the Lady Centurions of Clarksville Christian, trying to draw up a play here. They're down 44-33, 3:18, and looking at defeat for the first time on the year at 6-0. Back after this. Stay with us.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
We're back. 3:10 to go, and TC still up by 11, 44-33.
Lady Lions push the ball in the front court, and Lee was fouled. Hassel with a reach in, and the rebound control by Spears. She pushed off, and they didn't see it that time. 44-33, 3 minutes left here in the game. Shot up, no good, and the ball comes off the hands of the big gal.
Bounced off of Anna Sanders' head.
Yeah, it sure did. After Spears had dropped it right on her head. Kate Nethery's about to come to the game. I think she's going to come back. 44-33. Gehring with it. Over to Lee. Now the Lady Lions spread the floor a little bit.
Yeah, you just don't want to get the big girls too close to where their length will really bother you.
Can double team you. Stay
Exactly.
away from the sideline as well, because it acts as another defender. And now Maxfield walks out near midcourt.
Traveling is the call.
44-33
basketball.
Yeah, we have Kristen Garen's watching today. Ken Northcutt's back with us.
Diamond Dave, I see you're online.
Yeah. Just I'm a man of I can multitask. I can broadcast, watch, sort of keep you under control. 3 by Jansen. It's there. That was a college 3 there. She has 12, Stan. Leads them in scoring.
That is true.
44-36. Sanders the other way with a left hand. No, missed it. Oh, she'd like to have that back. That's an 8-point game. It's not over yet. And now stolen by Vales. Vales steals that basketball. Takes it right at the big guy. Big gal. Work over to Gehring. And Sanders, really smart play. Anna didn't have it. And instead of trying to force something against her size, she gave it to Gehring. Now foul. That's going to be on Hassel.
Yep. You can just see the look at Hassel. Oh, my.
44-36.
Is that 5?
I think it is. Yep, it is.
Yep, it is.
And Stan, she came in averaging 20, and I have her with 2, 4, 5, 6. I have her with 10. Is that right?
You are correct.
And only 2 field goals in the entire game.
That's big.
6 of 6 from the charity stripe. Free throw up. Good. By Gehring.
And the thing was, she knew it as soon as she got the whistle went.
45-36. Amelia drops them both in. Boy, she's had a nice game today. 6 in the quarter, 13 in the game. She and Olivia, as they do most times, leading the Lady Lions in scoring today.
80% from charity, 8 of 10.
And she came in today shooting 83%. Ball knocked away. Gehring steals that basketball. I think she's been the star of the game, to be honest with you. 46-36, and now timeout, Coach Coble.
Buck 46 to go. TCA up by 10. We're back with a finish on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to the T-Dome on the campus of Trinity Christian Academy at 10 Windy City Road in beautiful downtown Windy City, Tennessee, along with the Dean of Sports Announcers in West Tennessee, Diamond Dave McCauley. I'm Stan Gerard. TCA leads the undefeated Lady Centurions of Clarksville Christian 46-36 with a buck 46 to go in the contest.
Led 10-6 at the end of 1. Olivia Lee's 3 at the buzzer of the half gave TCA a 27-14 lead at the break. They got back within 7 a couple of times, but that's as close as Clarksville Christian's been able to get. And the Lions are fending them off here a little bit. Gehring with it, spread the floor again, making those big outs work, and now we have a foul. It's going to be on Musniks.
Musniks has been very quiet tonight.
Yep.
A freshman, Lyle Link there, but we have not really called her name all night.
It's been Jansen's been their gun with 12, and then
is that Mayor Hubble there?
Where's that?
Is that Mayor Hubble?
That is Mayor Hubble. He is a big Huntington supporter. Free throw up by Gehring, no good. Dr. Hubble is in the house.
So is he the mayor of Huntington or McKinsey?
Oh, he's mayor.
Wherever he wants to be.
He'd be the Carroll County mayor is what he would be. Gehring missed it, makes it still a 46-36 game.
Best tennis coach in Bethel history.
He's done a great job. Oh, he's got recruits from all over the world. Kennedy Johnson Corley moves in, puts it up, missed it. Boy, oh boy, you talk about a lot of missed shots in the paint. They've had a bushel full of them, they being Clarksville Christian. Now the ball knocked away from Lee. And they gave it, the guard gave it to Spears. She said, I don't want this thing.
And they throw the ball away.
Now they throw it away. Coach Hassel telling Jansen, hey, you played well for me, kiddo, but don't throw her the ball out in the open court. 46-36, 10-point game. Gehring and foul now on Kennedy Johnson Corley.
I have that as her fourth, Dave.
I do too. 59.9 seconds, all that remains in a 46-36 game. TCA by 10.
Well, we're surrendering the free throw line.
Yep. And Gehring will miss there last time, but she'll go there and has had a great game. Amelia puts it up. Got it. Hard free throw, but it dropped. Saying I have her with 2, 4, 16. Is that right? There's Will Kellner in the house. And now this one's missed, but she gets her own rebound.
And the push.
Yep. Now a foul. That's going to be on
Jansen.
So to the line will be Gehring again. She's lived there in this quarter, hasn't she?
She's lived there the whole second half, Dave, that's for sure.
47-36. TCA's led by as many as 13. They've never trailed in the game. We had a tie at 4. Up, good. Pretty impressive, Stan.
Yep.
How TCA's and Coach Hassel's now conceding. He's going to bring in 4 players that haven't played in the game. They'll come in the game. Gehring again, good again. 49-36 with 54.5. Nethery's going to come in. Robertson and Riley. Let's see who we have else coming in.
The bench is coming in now.
Yep. Coming in will be Maddie Morgan. Or excuse me, that's going to be Jenna Joyce. And who's the other young lady that came in?
Let's see here.
That's going to be BK Loveless. What does BK stand for? We'll find out.
You asked that earlier, and you asked that at the Chester County game.
Sure did. I was asking if you just sing Swinging, but you never did. 49-36, 13
Still looking
game.
really good.
Lori James down low. They give it to Spears. Up, no foul. She'll shoot 2. And what's the gal's name? Swinging? Charlotte Johnson.
Charlotte Johnson.
She's been swinging for a long time. That song had to come out in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's don't go there with that song again today, though. Spears to the line.
There's only 31 seconds left.
Yeah, time for you to not sing it, though. Here's
short.
Because I don't want to give you full time to sing it. I wouldn't want just a little bit of it. I'd have to have the whole version.
Well,
so you don't have time.
Team look like they're getting about ready to head out.
Yep. Here's the next one up. Spears gets 1 of 2. And it's 49-37, 31.7. Backcourt, Torrey. Robertson comes across the timeline. Almost an over and back. It might have been.
Actually was.
It was. BK Loveless with it. Riley's got it.
Lady Centurion's not really interested in fouling at this point.
Well, I'm going to scoop you. Google, again, is amazing. Brantley Kate is BK Loveless. Michael, coming through for it. I like that, Brantley Kate. 49-37. And TCA's just going to dribble the ball out. And the Lions move to 8-1. They'll be back in action next Friday against Madison here. We'll be here, 5:45 airtime, 6 tip. And the Lady Centurions out of Clarksville Christian fall for the first time on the season. They go to 6-1. We'll come back. Post-game show coming up next. Analysis and stats. And Stan will tell you about the rest of the games here out at TCA in this West Tennessee Hoop Fest on this Saturday, rainy Saturday afternoon. Stay with us, everybody.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers.
That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Back. Michael Mancini's been our producer and director today. Daniel Cashin's been our cameraman. And we really appreciate their great work here this week. Jay's had the week off. And we're back. Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard with you from TCA here at 10 Windy City Road, where the Lions continue their quest for another great season. They're Johnny on the spot. They're 8-1 now. And Clarksville Christian falls for the first time, 6-1. Here's Stan Gerard with a recap of the game. Stan?
Thank you very much, Diamond Dave. First four, Clarksville Christian again falls to 6-1 in the campaign. It was Marley Spires with 7 in the ball game. Kennedy Johnson Corley with 8. It was Lauren Hassel averaging 20.2 points a ball game. Held her at 10 points on 2 field goals and 6 of 6 from Charity. She had 8 points in the second half, 2 in the first. Their leading scorer was Carolyn Jansen with 5 field goals, 5 field goals, 2 from long range, and she had 12 points in the contest for TCA. Let's see, Camden Maxfield, 1 bucket for 3. Anna Sanders, 1 bucket for 2. Carden Vales, 2 buckets for 5. Tori Robinson, 2 buckets for 5. Neither one of those girls scored in the second half. For TCA, it was Amelia Gehring, 3 field goals, 11 of 16 from Charity, 17 points, and Olivia Lee, 4 field goals on the night, and 8 of 9 from Charity for Olivia Lee. She had 21 points in the contest. TCA moves to 8-1 on the season.
3 games in the book on this Saturday here at the West Tennessee Hoop Fest at TCA. 4 more to go. Stan, you'll have one of those later tonight on your network.
I'm going to take that back. I did some misadding. Olivia was 17. The twin or the cousins 17 apiece.
I thought I was right, but I wasn't going to try to show you up or anything.
My math is a bit fuzzy at times.
So that's going to wrap it up for us. Michael Mancini's done a great job on the producing and directing. Paul Schultze, our executive producer and director of Worthy Road Studios. Daniel Cashin on the camera. We're going to let him get out of here. He may have a date even in this rain later today. So, Stan, great job for you. And you'll have the McKenzie
and Middle Tennessee Christian game. They'll be at 5:45 tip-off approximately on the West Tennessee Sports Facebook page. And look forward to a great game. It's the defending state champion in Division I Class A against the defending state runner-up in Division II Class A. Should be a great game. Hope you'll folks will come back and join me for that one. And until then,
I appreciate Gina Kelder and the fine folks in the hospitality back there at the concession stand bringing us food up here. We appreciate that very much. I'm going to go home, get some warm hot chocolate, prop the feet up, get the computer out, write some recaps of some Bethel College games up at Cumberland University today. Watch the Auburn-Memphis game a little bit, and then later tonight, recap that Kentucky 67-57 win over those smart guys from Yale. For Michael Mancini, for Daniel Cashin, for Jay Cashin, too, who's probably watching today as well. And for Stan Gerard, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley from TCA. The happy final here. The Lady Lions win it. So long, everybody.